Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I'll be preparing for you another easy and delicious meal. This is my favorite curried shrimp pasta. So let's get right to it. Okay, so the ingredients we'll be using today: 1 box of penne pasta, 2 ounces of salted or unsalted butter, which is equivalent to about 4 tablespoons of butter or half of a stick of butter. We'll also be using 2 tablespoons of curry powder, 2 cups of heavy cream, some julienne bell pepper, and some hot pepper. We'll also be using some green onions and some freshly chopped thyme. I will also be using what I already made is about 1 teaspoon of garlic, 2 teaspoons of virgin olive oil, some bouillon for flavoring, organic ground white pepper, about half teaspoon of seasoned salt as well, and half teaspoon of black pepper. And here's the shrimp. It's about 2 pounds of shrimp that we'll be using today. First, we'll start by making the creamy curry sauce for the pasta. So to your heated frying pan, you'll add 2 ounces of butter, whether it is salted or unsalted butter. Then you'll add 1 teaspoon of garlic and stir. Now it's time to add the chopped thyme to the garlic and butter mix. And then you continue to stir. To that, add 2 tablespoons of curry powder, and as I said before, I prefer to use the Better Pack curry. It is a brand of curry that is really rich, really strong, and I just love the flavor that it gives. So after you add the 2 tablespoons of curry powder, you stir that so that it's evenly distributed into the butter and garlic mix. Now it's time to add the 2 cups of heavy cream. So you gradually add the heavy cream to the mix. Okay, so you just allow this to boil for a little, allowing the curry to cook properly because you need the curry to be properly cooked. So once the sauce has thickened, you'll add the powder seasoning of your choice, whether it's the bouillon powder or the Maggi seasoning. At this point, your preference in powder seasoning is totally up to you, but I prefer to use the bouillon because I don't have the Maggi. I really love Maggi. Okay, so then I'll add half teaspoon of seasoning salt, half teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Well, I tend to add a little bit more spice to my curry because I really love my curry spicy, but at this point the cayenne pepper is totally up to you. So after you add your pepper, you'll allow it to simmer on medium heat. So we leave the sauce a few minutes to thicken. Look at it. You can check the thickness of the sauce. Once it's really nice and creamy and thick, then you know it's time for you to turn off the heat. Okay guys, so now that the sauce is finished, lightly season the shrimp by adding a little black pepper or white pepper, whichever one you choose. It's totally up to you. And about half teaspoon of seasoning salt. And remember, you know, this dish is so versatile. At this point, if you do not want to use shrimp, you can just chop up a little bit of chicken breast, and you can use chicken breast if you don't have the shrimp. Now guys, after you have finished added your salt and pepper to the shrimp, whether it was the black pepper or the white pepper or both, you'll mix that into the shrimp and then you leave it to marinate for a few minutes. The next step we'll be doing is preparing the pasta. Add 1 tablespoon of salt to 4 quarts of water and allow it to boil. Once the water has started to boil, add 1 box of penne pasta, and remember to stir the pasta so as to prevent it from sticking together. Now add 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil to the pasta. This also helps to coat the pasta so that it doesn't come together when it's cooking. The pasta will cook in about 10 to 12 minutes. Do not overcook the pasta. After 12 minutes, the pasta is now cooked al dente. This is perfect because you want the pasta to be still firm when you bite into it. Now that the pasta is completely cooked, it's time to start prepping your vegetables to cook the shrimp. This time we'll be using the green onions and the bell peppers, and I added a little bit of scotch bonnet pepper as well. After removing the pasta from the heat, drain the hot water from the pasta and then run it under some cold water to stop the pasta from cooking. Add 1 tablespoon of butter to your heated frying pan. I'm using the Copper Chef non-stick frying pan so that I don't have to use that much grease. Then add 1 tablespoon of garlic. Add your green onions or scallions, and then you saute this for a few minutes. Now it's time to add your seasoned shrimp or chicken breast. Remember we spoke about that earlier. You can add the chicken breast if you don't have the shrimp, or if you just prefer to use chicken rather than using shrimp. I added a little bit of curry to the shrimp after I seasoned it, just to give it a bit of color when it's cooking, and it adds a little bit more flavor to the shrimp. And then right now I'm just basically doing a bit of stir fry. Shrimp is so easy to cook. You don't need to overcook your shrimp. You just want it to be firm and nice when time you bite into it. Alright guys, the shrimp is looking lovely. I'm just gonna go ahead and add the bell peppers. I use a lot of green and red because in the curry you don't want to use the orange one because it doesn't show that much because the curry is already orange. So try to use more of the green ones and the red ones when you're cooking the shrimp. So now the shrimp is fully cooked, it's time to add your sauce, your creamy curry sauce. So just go ahead and pour that right into it and you stir it. Oh my God, guys, you should smell this. It's heavenly. So you'll allow this to cook for about 5 minutes. Remember, do not overcook your shrimp. Shrimp is very easy to cook. Do not overcook your shrimp. I just toss this right in and leave it to simmer a little. It's looking really good, guys. The curry is coming together really good. It's almost time for dinner. Can't wait to have this. Now the last thing we'll be doing now is adding the pasta to the shrimp and the creamy curried sauce. You just want to toss that pasta into the shrimp, toss it around, make sure the sauce mix perfectly together with the pasta. Everything is coated properly. Just toss that around, toss the sauce into the pasta. Oh my God, guys, dinner is pretty much ready. Everything is perfectly cooked. You just want to toss that a little and just leave it so that it heats up. You can smell the burst of flavor just coming out of the curry right now. Look at it, beautiful. Oh my God, guys, my mouth is watering already. I can just imagine how your mouth is watering as well. Dinner is almost ready. Look at that, beautiful. Look at the colors. Now for the finishing touch. Go ahead and add your green, red, and if you still want to add a bit of orange bell peppers, feel free to go right ahead. Then toss that in and dinner is ready. So there you have it, guys. My creamy curried shrimp pasta is now ready to eat. This meal will serve about 5 persons and it takes about 15 to 20 minutes to prepare. So it's time for me to plate it and we'll start eating. Wow, the shrimp is cooked to perfection. Look at that, guys. The pasta is perfectly cooked. I'm enjoying every bit of this food, guys, and I'm sure you will too. So go ahead and try my recipe and let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, share with your friends, comment if you love the video. I know you will, so I know you'll comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. In the meantime, this is Andy again, guys. Thanks for watching.